You're here with Grindstone once again, and I'm sitting here with the internationally known, locally accepted lead man of the infamous Backyard Band.
Yes, sir. What it do, D?
Man, everything's good, man. We blessed to be right here.
Good, man. I'm feeling great, man.
You doing good?
Yeah.
All right. I mean, cause you know the nation at least wants to know how you doing. Cause last time they heard it was situations, but you good. Good.
Yeah, I'm straight, man. You know, I went through a little situation in the club when I was, I got stabbed, but I'm back on my feet.
Right.
You know what I mean? That's things you go through living in DC, Chocolate City.
How about that?
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we're gonna get to that chocolate,
bro.
Yeah, it happens, man. Good to see a smile on your face and all that.
Man.
Now, a lot of you might know my man from HBO's classic show, The Wire, Slim Charles. Okay, so just in case you were thinking in the back of your mind, who is this? He looks familiar. Yeah, that's indeed him. And in this city, you are every city has its own. You're the Tupac, the Peter Tosh, the Fela, all wrapped in one.
Yeah.
I mean, not just because you're on stage with a microphone, but because you're a voice for the people.
Yeah, exactly.
You're there when the people need to be heard from, or when the voice needs to be heard. But if you had one to choose from, what would it be? Acting or music?
I say music, because music was really have brought me to the forefront. Even though when I casted for The Wire, they didn't even know who I was.
Right.
Like George Pelican's son Nick knew who I was. He was like, "Dad, you don't know who that is." So, acting has always been my passion. As a kid, like growing up, there's not that many outlets in DC and school, in theater and things of that nature. But with music, you can touch all bases of it. You can still do it. The theater, the film, and once you launch that career, it can do better for you. But me on that stage with our own genre of music, go-go, it's crazy.
And nothing like it, huh?
Nothing.
Right, yeah, they would say the same thing.
Man.
So, I mean, in a way, when you're doing the music or the acting, the fact that you're on the stage is getting able to just let it off.
Yeah.
But probably music don't have no walls on it, so you could do you.
You can just go with it. But with film, it's scripted. And you have to stick to the script. And it's a joy to be in front of a brilliant director that knows where he wants that scene to go, to grab his audience and have his audience say, "This is what I want to watch, and I'm going to come back each and every time to watch this." So I learned a lot by filming. Yeah.
No, I mean, we bumped into each other on the train from New York and all that. I mean, I know your grind. I know your grind.
Yeah, man.
So if you had your dream acting role, what would it be?
Oh, man. So many, man. I would want to portray the guy Wayne Perry to really show, like a lot of people glorify what he did and the story, just the story. But, it's always something just in the front to show that. But I would like to do the Wayne Perry story. And also, like, far as me being a writer too, I would want to be like, to do my own, like I wrote a film that I think the world need to see, Color Skate.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Okay,
So,
watch out for that.
Yeah, watch out for that Color Skate. So, I want to direct too, what I mean? But I would want to play that. And, just whatever, like a lot of people be picky in Hollywood. I say, man, like whatever is there for me. I wouldn't really want to be captured in a gangster role all the time.
Right.
I could play this, this politician.
Yeah.
I could play, any role that I put my mind to. But, just to be real. A lot of cats just say, when they ask them a question, they always have something for it. But I'd rather to be real, but I would really want to really play Wayne Perry, because it'll show all sides of our city and show people that really what our city is about.
Right.
From not just the gangster side, the politician side, everything, how it was going when Reagan was in office. And how everything was going from that time with Jimmy Carter to Reagan, the fourth, all the way. Yeah.
For those of y'all who do not know who Wayne Perry is, Google him. Just Google.
Yeah.
It won't be difficult to find out.
Yeah.
What's your biggest non-musical influence?
My biggest non-musical influence. Ah, man.
I mean, there's so many to pull from, and it's like, just in life itself. But what's that thing that you go to when you need to get to that place, or that thing that pushes you, and you're like, man, you know what? That's that thing right there. Let me feed into that.
Like far as music, like
but non-musical.
That takes me where you mean that takes me to a place where I like to just be meditational or
yeah, like where it gets you there, or the thing that pushed you to do what you want to do, but it had nothing to do with music.
Oh man, like let me see, theater. You know what I mean? Like I was infatuated by the Wiz on Broadway. Like I knew I wanted to be in theater. You experiment with certain things, but once I saw the Wiz on Broadway.
The Wiz, oh wow.
The Wiz, it kind of like I say, you know what I mean? This is where I want to, like, cause I wrote a story when I was in 5th grade. It was a contest when I won on Channel 26.
Okay.
WETA. It was so there was a program called Songs Jumping in My Mouth, and I won.
Okay.
I mean, another brother, Ronnie Spate, and he won we both won a contest out of our class, and we went. And I always used to like use imaginary characters and stuff of that nature. So like when I wanted to get to that place, like it was theater.
Right, that's right.
Because in theater you just can be yourself.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You can like, like you'll mess up a little bit, but you and that character can like really get into it. Like in another place, and then you feed off of that character. So that used to take me to another place like theater, and the Wiz on Broadway, and also the movie Wiz.
Do they still have theater in schools, or do they have anything similar to that?
Yeah, some like they have a big theater program in Southeast. They call the Arc.
Okay, I'm familiar.
And, you know what I mean? I want to bring one up our way.
Yeah.
One day, you know what I mean? But theater, man, like, because theater is crazy.
And so, was that the thing that made you commit to this life? Where you was like, man, I'm gonna be on stage.
Yeah.
Once that bug bit you.
Yeah, it's like where I'm from, uptown. You crazy familiar with it.
Yeah.
It's where you from. It's so many obstacles that you have to go through. You know what I mean? And like, I wanted to be on stage. I wanted to do theater, but my older brother was like, theater wasn't for the real men. So and
that's where you went against the grain on it.
Yeah, and I was like, I was stuck in the middle. Like,
right.
I want to be this dude that everybody say, oh, he's a wilder. He's kind of wild. He's just crazy with it. Or I want to be like this kid that they say he's super talented. He's on stage. He's theater.
Right.
He's doing everything. So it's a lot of influences. I had to go through.
Yeah.
Street everything.
Man, everybody benefited from you doing your own thing now.
Yeah.
That's what's up. So as we talk about this beautiful city, Chocolate City, which I now call Chocolate Chip City. Hey, I mean, gentrification does certain things to the city.
Gentrification, brother. Duh, man, you're telling me.
So like, what do you see in this new city with these new, 1,500 residents a month coming in here who may or may not be black, which is like, changing the demographic.
Right.
How do you see that affecting the go-go music scene?
I think that affecting the go-go music scene can be critical to our genre of music, and it can be beneficial to our genre of music if we stop being selfish to ourselves and start sticking together and uniting together like Voltron, and making because a lot of people, once they hear our music, they get hooked on it.
Yeah.
Like I was in New Orleans one year and played for HBO the rapping of the show of Treme.
Right.
And we played at Tipitina's and blew it out the water. And it was a battle of the bands, against a bunch of brass bands, and we took Chuck Brown horn players with us.
That's vicious.
And it's a lot of people coming from everywhere: Seattle, New Orleans, New York, all places in the United States, and people love music.
Yeah.
And we have our own music.
Yeah.
So once people really get adapted to our sound, it's amazing. all we have to do is stick together, and we have to be strong with it. Everybody can't just worry about them just getting a dollar. They have to look for the long run of it to keep Chuck Brown's legacy and his dream going.
Yeah.
You know?
And, you know, in this city, all right, when I used to, like, you know, I mean, there used to be people just pushing go-go tapes on the corner, like that, like the IBEX tape. Right here. Like this right, man, that's a, this right here, for those of you, it's going to be a lot of people looking at this interview who don't even know what this is. This is a cassette tape. But this is a tape straight from the IBEX, 1995, with this man on the microphone. And they used to pump these out, man, at least once a week, and I used to get as many of them as I could.
Yeah.
You know, but this is classic stuff, and it was just part of what happened.
Yeah.
I mean, that was part of the city experience. A lot of people who are living here right now do not even know what go-go is.
And just like you said, don't even know what this is.
Right, how about that?
Tape.
Right.
There was a lot of money made off of these cassette tapes,
Yeah.
and young kids like me, we wasn't able to benefit off of that.
Right.
And to have our royalties and music and the things of that nature. So it's just crazy, man. Like, we just gotta keep the music alive. And that's several conversations that I had with Pop, with Chuck. Before he passed, before he was sick, even when he was healthy. You know what I mean? He was older, and he used to always tell me, make sure you capitalize on your music. Make sure you know your music. Make sure you get paid off of your music.
Right.
And make sure you never let our music die. Yeah.
Now, what do you think about the possibility for a global go-go influence? Now, I know like I was telling you, in South London, you got to go there because they feeling go-go music.
Can go over there because
they feeling go-go music probably more than DC is feeling go-go music.
Right.
That's
where I need to be.
Yeah.
I need to go over there. Even Chuck told me I need to go over there, and China, Japan, and places like that, because they would really feel it more. Because, you know, like here in our city, they still love it, and the city loves it so much. I don't think that the people are running the street. They're protesting.
Right.
You know what I mean? They ain't gonna let our music, because this is all we have.
Yeah.
But you have, like you said, you have a lot of people migrating in from a lot of different places.
And have no idea. Ain't nobody introducing them to it.
But once they get a catch on to it, it'll be good. But we have to not be lazy.
Right.
And be couch potatoes and just keep flicking the channels.
Yeah.
And learn about what's going on the other side of the world. We have to take care of home.
Yeah.
And our music is strong. Just like in New Orleans, you might not get the brass bands all over the world, but they make their economy to where it benefits their city.
Right. Now, now the one thing about, like you saying, everybody might not know about it, but this is what's going on in the street. As the lead talker of a popular go-go band, and really Backyard changed the attitude of go-go.
Yeah.
Took it to the street, guided a little bit outside of the funk, and took it to the street.
Yeah, we mixed a lot. Because like with me, even before I got on television, before I got on The Wire, I was always this popular kid, even in school. And we played with Biggie, with Tupac,
right,
Scarface, Devin,
right.
The list goes on.
I remember going to a show, I can't remember where it was, but this was Scarface, might have been his most popular.
Yeah, when he was...
And he opened up. Like it was billed as like the Scarface show with Backyard.
Yeah.
So Scarface opened up, everybody was okay with it, but DC always loved Face, you know?
Yeah.
But then when y'all came on, the roof came off the place.
Yeah.
And I was sitting there like, dang, so the people, Scarface selling millions of records at that time.
Right.
And I was like, man, the people are feeling Backyard more than they feeling Face.
Yeah.
But the only way you would understand what was going on is if you were there.
Yeah.
That's it would be difficult to understand outside of just being there.
It's the homegrown music.
Yeah.
And what Scarface did was he fell in love with the music, and he came to keep performing with us. He was the only hip hop artist that came on the block. He'd come be like, I'm coming on the block. He came to the block. He didn't care. Man, one dude with him.
Right, that's
He
what's up.
come right on the block. Like, that's what made Scarface.
No
like,
doubt about it, man. That's why he got
international with that.
eternal respect.
Yeah. Man.
So now, talking about the block, man, have you been up to Clifton Terrace or Hobart, any of that lately?
Yeah, man. You know, I still get my hair cut right on Georgia Avenue.
Okay.
And Hobart is a few blocks down, but you know, as times went on, they shut Hobart down.
No doubt about it.
You know what I mean?
It's
Hobart
different.
Hobart is shut down. There's a bunch of new
640.
640.
All that, yeah.
640 ain't shut down. I don't think they'll never shut the 40 down. 40 still up and running. Everybody's still outside. Little kids on tricycle, bike, ice cream truck. Everything's still flowing, but you know, Hobart is on another side, like the other side of the street. Everybody still come out. And Clifton, you know what I mean? Everybody be down at number 10 Boys and Girls Club. They done put condos up and fixed the 50 building, all that. Behind the gate, everything is fixed up. Even they remodeled my high school, Cardoza.
Yeah.
Everything is all brand new, but it's good for the city.
No doubt, it is.
You know what I'm saying? But you know, the hood gonna always still be the hood. Though.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And so with that, how you think, what's the responsibility of the music and the artists who make the music? Is there a responsibility that goes with that?
Yeah. Like even as a young kid, man, learning from being and born and raised on 14th Street and 640 and you know what I mean, Gerard, Columbia Road, we learned to take care of our people. And I was always this go-go artist that always preached the peace. Like when we cease fire, don't smoke the brothers,
Right,
young
no
brothers
doubt,
don't
yeah.
kill each other. So I was always this one, they say, man, stop, you preach too much. You know, I stopped the whole go-go for 20, 30 minutes to talk to them. Man, y'all gotta stop shooting each other, stop stabbing, stop killing.
Yeah.
And that's why I think I got a lot of respect in the city. And I you know what I mean, I've been shot and stabbed and all, I've been through it, you know what I mean? And
How many times you been shot?
13.
So you supposed to be. Well, so much for 50 Cent's record.
I'm saying,
I mean, you supposed to be here.
And yeah, 50, you know, everybody, they glorify that.
Yeah.
And, you know, he was in the right place at the right time. You know, in New York City, the mecca of hip hop and things of that nature. And they got all the cameras on all the time, you know what I mean? But when I put my story out there, you know what I mean? But my city, like, we don't trip off all that. We'll never starstruck.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Never.
We never starstruck.
Right.
Like, you can see Denzel across the street and be like, Denzel,
Right.
love that movie, bro.
Right.
Like, you get certain people, you might get a few run over there, but, you know, it is what it is, man. This is Chocolate City, man.